The song you have just heard is Lift Every Voice and Sing, often called the Black National Anthem. This song was written as a poem by NAACP leader James Weldon Johnson and then set into music by his brother John Rosamond Johnson in 1899. It was first performed as a part of a celebration of President Lincoln's birthday on February 12th. In 1919, the NAACP proclaimed it the Negro National Anthem, a full 12 years before the Star-Spangled Banner was adopted as the national anthem under President Herbert Hoover. Lift Every Voice and Sing is an omnipresent part of African-American worship traditions. I am Ezra Dotson-Leotade, graduating senior at Lakeview Centennial High School. Greetings and welcome to each of you. Mark Anthony Abernathy, senior at Saxe High School and 2020 Vice President of the NAACP Garland Youth Council, will now lead us in prayer.
Thank you, Ezra. Let us pray. Dear God, thank you for allowing us to gather here today and to be able to honor the accolades of these GISD players. And God, I hope that they all succeed on the field and off the field in college and finishing up high school. And I pray that we always remember to honor you and to keep you first. And thank you for allowing them to be able to show their gifts on the field and to do what they love. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Well, thank you very much, both Ezra and Mark Anthony. And welcome, welcome, welcome to each of you. And congratulations to all of our scholar athletes. A few years ago, the NAACP Garland Youth Education Committee noticed that in different school districts, there were African-American athletes who had received college and university scholarships, but who lost those college opportunities because of poor decision-making. Some had gotten themselves into trouble because of legal situations, but it just seemed like those situations were happening too often. So the education committee thought, what can we do to let the athletes in Garland ISD know that we're very proud of them. What can we do to encourage them? So we decided that we would have a public program so that all the African American community could attend and become aware of the academic and athletic talent we have in the Garland ISD. And so this program came about. Annie Dixon and I met with Mr. Olenwald and described the idea, and he embraced the idea. And so each year since then, we have sent a packet of information to Mr. Olenwald describing the criteria for selection for our Scholar Athlete ceremony. First of all, the letter to Mr. Olenwald and to the coaches said that we wanted this to be for the 12th graders. We wanted it to be also for the African American athlete who has passing grades and is NCAA and NAIA eligible. And so in other words, we wanted those 12th graders who had met the eligibility criteria of the National Collegiate Athletic Association and the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. In other words, they met college standards. So the night we gather to encourage you and to let you know that you may not think you have what you've accomplished is all that great. Maybe you think that, but we think it's great. We think it's phenomenal. We want to encourage you to keep your eye on your goal and not let anything get between you and that goal. And so to help us encourage you and to give you a concrete image of someone who has been where you are today, we have as our speaker, Mr. John W. Washington. Mr. Washington is a graduate of South Garland High School. He went to college on scholarship, just like you will do. He graduated from Tulane University. Can you imagine back then when Mr. Washington got that letter of acceptance that he was going to play football and be able to get his degree from Tulane University, how proud his parents and relatives must have been, just like yours are today. So he went to Tulane and graduated, say that again, and graduated, because that's definitely what we hope for you, played for the NFL, played for the Los Angeles Rams, and after his time with the Rams, because he had his college degree, he was able to begin his career as an educator. And so he served as an educator throughout Texas, working in different districts. He retired from the Garland ISD as the Assistant Superintendent, Student Services and Community Relations in the district, and the first African-American to hold that position. That's a beautiful story, and I love to tell it. And it's most reflective of our hopes and dreams for each of you. I present to you now our speaker for the hour, Mr. John Willie Washington.
Thank you, Dr. Miller. Good evening, everyone. To our athletes, to our parents, to our coaches and administrators. It gives me honor to give some encouraging words to our student athletes this evening. First of all, I want to ask a question. How many of you are first generation college goers? Well, if you raise your hand, that simply means you are the first individual from your family to attend college. Now, we don't want to stop with attend college. We want to finish it up with attend and graduate from college. When you leave your respective homes and you plan to go off to college, there's high expectations for you. First of all, you are first and foremost a student athlete. That means student first, athlete second. So therefore, when you leave and go off to college, you are a student first. And when you get to college, there are several things I want you to be aware of. As Dr. Miller alluded to, I graduated from South Garland in 1971. If you do some quick math, this year will be 50 years out of high school. Coach Perales, I see you over there looking. 50 years out of South Garland. I know some of you guys are thinking, and ladies are thinking, boy, he's been out of high school so long, a lot of things have changed. You are correct. A lot of things have changed, but a lot of things remain the same. Now, let me go back and say a couple of things that I want to reinforce about being a student athlete. Most of you guys are 18 years old. A few of you are 19. But when I left Garland, Texas, and I went to Tulane University, which is in New Orleans, Louisiana, 540 miles from Garland. The first thing you're going to realize, you are there on your own. You are there on your own, and you got to be your own self boss. That means that when you get there, you got your college degree plan laid out in the coursework. It's your responsibility to get up and make it to class. It's your responsibility to take notes. It's your responsibility to do what it takes to be successful in that class as a student athlete. Remember, in college, there is no skyward. There is no test do-overs. So you got to put your best foot forward every time. If you decide to miss that 8 o'clock class, no one's gonna call your mom. No one's calling your dad. The truancy officer is not coming and knock on your door. Your lack of attendance will show up in your grades. And like I said, in college, if you fail a course, they're not going to ask you to come back by, come after school to do it over, to make a 70. You're in the big time now. So you need to put your best foot forward every time you take a class, take your notes, get in study groups, and always put your best foot forward. Remember, you're going to college to earn that college degree. We know, and as I looked over the list of all the places that you're going to get homesick. We got people going to Michigan. We got them going to New Orleans, Alabama, Arizona, Mississippi, New Mexico, Arkansas, and all across the state of Texas. You're going to get homesick. You gotta tough it up, young men and young women. It's a part of the course. You've been with mom and dad for 18 years. Now it's time for you to be on your own. But you got to make those wise choices, those wise decisions to do what it takes to get that college degree. There's an old story, and I'm going to applaud you athletes for being where you are. There's an old saying, and if you old farm boy, and I was not a farm boy, but you were told that cream rises to the top. What does that mean? Think about it. Cream rises to the top. Now rewind the clock when you started playing Little League and T-ball. How many of you guys and ladies were around? Then you go to the next level, playing in elementary ball. Still a lot of friends. Few of them not playing, but still a lot of players. Then you move on to middle school. Half of those guys and ladies that you started playing with way back when are no longer playing. You get to middle school, then you move on to high school. You could be on a freshman team or a JV, but as you look back, a lot of those eighth graders are no longer with you. Then you make the varsity. You on the high school level, you are the best of the best on that campus, and look around. How many of those folks got athletic scholarships? The cream keep rising to the top. Now, in a few weeks, you'll be headed off to college. You're the lowest man on the totem pole once you get there. However, you got to remember there are some sophomore, juniors, and seniors. Some have been redshirted that are above you. So you are the low man on the totem pole, but the cream keep rising to the top. Colleges recruit the best athletes for their program. You're the best for the programs that you guys has been recruited. It's football, basketball, it's track, cross country, there's soccer, and what else did I see across the table? There were a lot of various sports that you guys will be participating in, both male and female. But the cream keep rising to the top. Some of those players will get redshirted. Now, if you get redshirted, it's not a nasty word. Red shirt only means I'm going to practice, just not going to play, but you get another year of eligibility. That means you could possibly, with a 1 year red shirt, you can graduate and start working on your master's degree at someone else's dime. The thing you want to do with this free scholarship is not to be a burden on mom and dad. Take care of your business. I've had the same conversation with my granddaughter, who is now 20 years old. Next year, she'll be 21, Dr. Miller, attending Prairie View A&M University. My question to her is, don't waste Nana and Papa's money. Get there and take care of your business. Now, she's not on scholarship. She coming out of my pocket. So, but that's a whole different story. As you guys get to college, you're gonna be playing with the best of the best basketball players, the best football players around. And you're gonna have to compete. You compete every day on the practice field. Impress your coach. Get there early, stay late. Do what it takes to be proficient in your sport. If you're a basketball player, shoot 15, 20, 30 more free throws. Learn to use the offhand in basketball. If you're a football player, get in that weight room. Bulk your body up to take the punishment of playing athletics. Girls in volleyball, jump, 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 jump rope. Get those legs ready. Track and field, you just gotta run. And when you run, one thing about track, you cannot blame anybody else because it's an individual sport. If you get outrun or outran through the finish line, you weren't as strong or fast as the competitor. You got to work hard in order to be successful. As I close, I want to remind you a couple of things. Your goal is to go off, make your mom proud, dad proud, grandparents proud, get your college degree. I do have a special note to a special individual in the crowd. His name is Devin Deal. Devin will be attending Tulane University, the same university that I graduated from in 1975. Devin, I want to let you know you're the 5th GISD athlete to attend on football scholarship from Tulane University. The first one was David Caldwell from Garland High in '69. Then there was Rick Rutledge and John Washington, yours truly, who came out of South Garland in 1971. Then there was Matt Harding, who came out of South Garland, I think in '86. So, Devin, congratulations as the 5th Green Wave football player from the Garland Independent School District. Parents, thank you. Athletes, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share with you, to give encouraging words as you march off to your respective colleges and universities. Remember, everybody can't do what you've done. The cream keep rising to the top as you are fortunate enough to go to the extreme level of the NBA, the WNBA, professional basketball, or track and field to make the Olympics. You have truly arrived. God bless you and keep you, and good luck, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mr. Washington. So it's very, very powerful words, very true words. So just remember, it's all about, in part, of course, doing your best on the field, but on the court, but also in the classroom, because we say you are a scholar athlete. Don't forget it. Very important. And so we thank you, Mr. Washington, very much. Now we want to present our awards. Your coaches and school representatives will call your name, and we want you to turn your camera on because we want the community to see you, young people. We're so proud of you. Remember that this Scholar Athlete Award is given to encourage academic achievement, to encourage positive social and personal development. And also it's to encourage talented African-American high school athletes to hold fast to your values, your beliefs that promote educational, athletic, and personal success in school and in life. And so that's what this award is meant to do. It's from our heart, from our Garland NAACP. We want to now ask our coaches and school representatives and our scholar athletes to prepare for presentation. We will proceed according to the order of our program, beginning with Garland High School. Each school representative will be asked to follow the program until all athletes have been presented. And so remember, the camera is voice activated. If you say thank you or hello, then the community will get to see you, and we'll hope you do that. Garland High School. You have your mic on, Randy?
Joyce, can you put the list in order up there for us? I
Now,
think that's
can
what
you
they're
hear me?
waiting on.
Okay,
Okay, can you hear me now?
yes.
Okay. Well, first of all, I say good evening to everyone. I'm Coach Love, the head boys basketball coach at Garland High School. I'm honored and grateful to be with you tonight. I'm here to introduce Hugo Ejiofor. Hugo is a senior at Garland High School. He is a 3-year letterman on our boys varsity basketball team. Hugo is very involved in his community and his church. In his community, he's a mentor, neighborhood kids, and assists kids with their value life skills, homework.
If we're frozen.
In college. Hugo's future goal is to go to the NBA, but he also has a plan B, and that's to be a nurse practitioner. So I just want to thank the NAACP for all that they do for our students, athletes. And I hope everyone have a blessed evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We next have Garland High School, Chris Anderson, followed by Danny Russell.
This is Coach Tim Davis. I was filling in for Coach Anderson today. But the young ladies that I'm going to be presenting for are for Zalise Harrison and Kristen Giles. Zalise attended Garland all 4 years, and she's been on varsity for all 4 years of basketball. She was a track athlete. She played volleyball this year. Her community activities she participated in was the NAACP choir. Church events, she sung in the choir. She sign dance or scare dance. Other noteworthy accomplishments was she was the first team all district for 3 years, second team all district her second year. And her goals are to be in the WNBA, become a chef, and she wants to run her own business. A second young lady that we have that's graduating this year is Kristen Giles. Some of the things that she came to us from Plano, and now she finished her 2 years with us, allowing us to make playoffs for first time in a while on the girls' side. So we're really proud of her. On the basketball, she was one of our leaders, our vocal leaders with the younger kids and communication for the team. She ended up making second team all district this season. And that was a great accomplishment for some of the communities that she does. She feeds the less fortunate for the holidays. She does book fairs, helping clean up and put together different things. Church activities, she sings in the children's choir. She was with the Little Steppers for Stepping for Jesus. Other noteworthy things were she was city champs in basketball, and I've already said about the second team all district. Her future goals are to become an athletic psychologist, and that we want to thank the NAACP for honoring us today, and thank you.
Thank you. Danny Russell here.
Yes, ma'am. My student is Adam Samaharo. Adam, can you say hello?
Hello, and excuse me for my name on the camera. I didn't mean to do that. I made it a long time ago.
That's okay.
It's all right, buddy. I want to tell you guys a little bit about Adam. Adam's been a complete blessing to us since we got him. He's a kid that he's only played 2 years of football, and he came to us late, but he's been a complete joy in my life since he got there. Just a wonderful young man. He's been an avid all 4 years. He's played football for his junior and senior years. He was a 3-year basketball player. He's an avid family club member. He's very active outside of, the school. He's part of the Rock, the church group that does good deeds. He's also part of the Family Metro Center and a organization called Hidden Acres. Hidden Acres is one that provides meals to the needy, especially in downtown Garland, downtown Dallas County. Adam's one of those guys that he's just a joy to be around, and his future goals to attend North Texas and graduate with a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering. But I do have the privilege of telling you there was another coach came on campus today and offered him a scholarship as well today. So where he's going is still a little bit up in the air. We're not exactly sure, but there's not anyone more deserving than this young man. Just a wonderful, wonderful young guy. And thank you so much for the NAACP for helping us recognize him.
Thank you. Can we let Kristen, before we get too far, Kristen, can you say hello so we can see you, please?
Hello.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi.
Congratulations. And we is that Harrison? Jaliles. And
It's Zylis. Zylis Harrison.
Jalise, is Jalise present? Jalise? What about Ugo? Did we see Ugo? Can you say hello? All right, just didn't want to miss anybody. All right, we're ready for Trey Falk, Garland High.
Trey's not with us. He's not here because Zebo could not be with us tonight. He had a
Okay.
game.
All right, and Jennifer, followed by Lynn. Jennifer.
Hello, it's Linda. Coach Sisson couldn't be here tonight, so I'm going to be presenting her softball athlete. I'm Lynn Duck, and on behalf of the Garland High School Lady Owl Athletic Program, I would like to thank the NAACP Garland chapter for recognizing all of the deserving young men and women of the Garland ISD and putting this program together. I have the privilege of introducing the following 4 young ladies who are outstanding individuals with great character, academic achievement, and athletic talent. So the first young lady that I'm going to be talking about is Amari Jimenez for softball. So Amari, can you say hello?
Hello.
Hello. All right. Amari played basketball for 2 years at Garland High School. She's played softball for 3 years. She's played volleyball for 4 years. She is a vet. She is vet tech certified. She is a member of the JHS All Girls Bible Study. She is also a member of North Cities United Pentecostal Church. Her future goals are to become successful in the large animal medical field. And she is still undecided, but schools she is considering are Tarleton, Abilene Christian, Midwestern State, and Concordia. So congratulations, Amari. She is a wonderful part of our softball team who made it to the playoffs, and she's just done a great job for Garland High School. Next, I will be introducing Kelsey Simmons. Kelsey, can you say hello?
Hello.
Hello. Kelsey, her school activities are the Amnesty Club, Global Women's Club, Multicultural Club, Key Club. She has been a member of track for 3 years, volleyball for 4 years. She is 1 year JV captain and 1 year varsity captain. She's a member of the Made Beautiful Club, and she is a full international baccalaureate student. Her community activities are UNICEF fundraising, volunteering at the hospital, also Your Mask, Our Task, which is a cast project where they sewed masks for small businesses. Also, some noteworthy accomplishments is she will be an honor grad. She's an AP scholar, nominated for Outstanding Female Athlete Award, the Gail Fields Award for the Garland Sports Hall of Fame. She is an area qualifier for the 4x400 meter relay. And she is planning on attending Midwestern State University to pursue her bachelor's in radiologic technology. So she has been a pleasure to coach. I'm her track coach. And so she is just an outstanding young lady. So congratulations, Kelsey.
Congratulations.
The next young lady I'm going to be introducing is Zaria Harrison. Zaria, can you say hello?
Hi.
Hello. Zaria has been a member of the varsity basketball team for 3.5 years. She has been a member of the varsity track program for 4 years, and she's been a member of the varsity cheer team for 1 year. She is partial IB student. Her community activities are the NAACP Youth Council for 2 years, Garland MLK Community Choir since the age of 7. Some noteworthy accomplishments She was an area qualifier her sophomore year in the long jump, triple jump, 4x1 and 4x200-meter relays. And as a senior, she was an alternate for our 4x1 and 4x200-meter relays, which advanced to area. Some other accomplishments is that she is going to be an honor grad, and she plans on attending Cedar Valley Community College for the first 2 years on the Dallas Promise program, then to go to university and get her bachelor's degree in either science and or business. I've had the pleasure of coaching Zaria for 4 years, and she has been a delight. She is a very good student and a very good athlete. So congratulations, Zaria.
Congratulations.
And the last young lady I have the pleasure of introducing tonight is Bridget Oseas. Bridget,
Hello.
where are you, girl? We can't see you. There you are. There you are. All right. Bridget is involved in the Multicultural Club. She is the vice president. She's a member of the Spanish National Honor Society, HOSA, class officer of 2021, historian. She has been in track and field for 4 years, 3 years on the varsity, basketball, girls basketball, varsity for 3 years. She's a member of the Made Beautiful Club, Garland Honors Orchestra, and a full IB student in the full IB program. She is also community activities or Chamber Works Orchestra, Your Mask, Our Task. That's the name of the project where they made masks for small businesses. She's a volunteer at different school events, volunteer at the Turkey Trot, the Hot Chocolate Marathon. She donates food to the homeless on Christmas Day. And she's her church activities, or she's a choir member, drama club captain. She's preached a couple of sermons, and she's a tech department member. Some noteworthy accomplishments is she will be an honor grad. She's National Merit Commended Scholar, Distinguished AP Scholar, sophomore and junior year, College Board National African American Scholar, Quest Bride Match Scholar, Academic All District 2018 through 20, Most Outstanding Orchestra Member, Area Qualifier for Track and Field 2021, and her future goals is to pursue a career in the medical field, perhaps an obstetrician gynecologist, or pursue a career in marketing that is centered around health, like health management. She will be attending Washington and Lee on a full ride scholarship. I've had the pleasure of coaching Bridget for 4 years, and she is just an outstanding young lady. And just, we are going to miss all 4 of these young ladies at Garland High School. They are going to represent Garland High School, Garland ISD, and their families well in the future. We wish them much success and happiness. Giga-mows, ladies. And again, thank you for recognizing them tonight to the NAACP Garland chapter. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and congratulations to all of our Garland High awardees. Our next group is from Lakeview Centennial, presented by Garen Green and Nikki Ganter.
Good evening. I am Tierney Knight, the Girls Athletic Coordinator at Lakeview Centennial, and I'll be presenting all of the young ladies this evening. First up, we have Bria Mitchell. I don't believe that Bria is on. Bria has been a 4-year member of the Lady Patriots soccer and basketball programs. Bria played 2 years varsity basketball and 4 years varsity soccer for us. Bria is a motivated and fiery player who will continue her athletic and academic career on a soccer scholarship, a full soccer scholarship offered this week at Southern University, and she will major in agriculture. Next, we have Sanaya Baker. Sanaya is on. Sanaya, please speak.
Hello.
Sanaya has been a four-year member of the Lady Patriot varsity basketball program. She is the reigning District 10-6A Most Valuable Player of the Year, as she was a major force in the historic 14-0 season this year. Sanaya will continue her athletic and academic career on a basketball scholarship at New Mexico Highlands University this fall. Next, we have Asia Scott. Asia is on as well. Asia, say hello.
Hi.
Hi, Asia.
Asia has also been a four-year member of the Lady Patriot basketball program, 3 years at the varsity level, all while participating as a dual credit and collegiate student at Lakeview. Asia is a volunteer AAU coach, as well as provides basketball skills training for youth in the community. Asia has been the recipient of first team all-district honors and was also a key member of the 14-0 season for the Lady Patriots. Asia will also continue her athletic and academic career on a basketball scholarship at New Mexico Highlands University in the fall, with the goal of completing her master's degree by 2025. Thank you, Asia. Next, we have Talia Harris. I don't believe she's on. Talia has been the starting point guard for the Lady Patriot basketball team for the last 4 years. She's the current Lady Patriot Athlete of the Year and Garland Sports Hall of Fame Gail Fields Award nominee for Lakeview. Known as Lily by her peers and coaches, Harris was a leader during this past season for the Lady Patriots, as she has been every year. Lily will continue her athletic and academic career on a basketball scholarship at Langston University. Next, we have Jalea Sharp, who I don't believe is on either. Jalea is another one of our basketball ladies who's a 4-year member of the Lady Patriot basketball program and a 3-year member of the varsity track and field program. A center force on the court, Jalea has earned second team all-district basketball honors, as well as has been an area qualifier in the varsity high jump. Jalea is a dual credit student who will graduate with more than 12 college credit hours. Jalea, better known as Bambi by her coaches and peers, will continue her athletic and academic career on a basketball scholarship at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington, where she will major in biology and minor in forensic science.
Good evening. I'm Coach Anthony Sinclair, head football coach and boys athletic coordinator at Lakeview Centennial High School. One thing, thank you so much for doing this evening. One of the things we like to say in our program is make people say good things about us. And these young men that I'm gonna present tonight are people that people always say good things about. So first young man I would like to recognize is Amir Mason. Amir, are you on right now?
Hi.
Amir Mason has been a 4-year member of the Patriot basketball and baseball teams at LC. Amir is quiet yet competitive force on both the basketball court and baseball diamond. Amir will continue his athletic and academic career on the baseball scholarship at Odessa College in the fall. Thank you for all you do, Amir. William Kamara, are you on right now? I guess he is not on. All right. William, he's been a 4-year member of the Patriot basketball program with 2 years at the varsity level. William also spent 1 year on the varsity track team where he participated in high jump. Although he's undecided, we are confident that William will make a great impact on the world in his future endeavors. Ikechukwu Awana. I don't know if he's on here or not. Are you on here, Ike? Probably not. It's okay. Ike has been a 4-year member of the varsity football and track programs. Big Ike has been a key defensive force on the Patriots football team. Additionally, Ike has accomplished being a regional qualifier in track and discus. Ike will continue his athletic and academic career on a football scholarship at the University of Michigan in the fall. Congratulations, Ike. Ezra Dotson Oyeltati, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Ezra, he's been a center force for our football program the past 4 years. Ezra is a 3-time all-district offensive lineman, Adidas All-American, a Polynesian Bowl All-American, just to name a few of his accomplishments, all while maintaining his status in the LC Collegiate Academy, and will graduate with not only his high school diploma, but also his Associates of Science degree. Ezra serves as the Vice President of the LCFFA and is a member of the National Honor Society. Of his 34 college football scholarship offers, Ezra has committed to play and pursue his post-secondary education at Arizona State University. Congratulations, Ezra, and congratulations to your mom as well.
Thank you, Coach.
Cameron Beard, are you on right now? He's been a 4-year member of the Patriots soccer team, 2-year member of the LC lacrosse country program. Although undecided, we are confident that Cameron will make a great impact in the world with his future endeavors. Keith Walker Jr., are you on right now? All right. He's been a 4-year member of the Patriots soccer program. In addition to being a leader on the field, Keith is a member of the LC College Career Business Magnet Program. Keith will attend Prairie View A&M University in the fall, where he will major in business. Congratulations to all the young men that I announced this evening. I know they're going to continue to have people say good things about not just the schools that they'll attend, but where they come from. Thank you again for this evening.
Okay, I'm going to present the last 3 Lakeview Centennial young ladies. Next, we have Lyric Pondexter. Lyric, are you on, or Lyric's mom? I know Lyric had to work this evening. Lyric has been a 4-year member of the Lady Patriot track and field program with 3 years at the varsity level. Lyric has been a vocal leader whose hard work doesn't go unnoticed. Lyric will further her education this fall at Texas Southern University. Next, we have Maya Robinson. Maya, can you go ahead and speak, please?
Hello.
Hi.
Maya Robinson has been a 4-year member of the Lady Patriot volleyball program, who also plays for the Elite Untouchables Performance Academy. In addition to being a positive and motivational leader on the court, Maya donates food and serves as a volunteer at the Austin Street Center homeless shelter here in Dallas. Maya will continue her athletic and academic career on a volleyball scholarship at Jacksonville University, where she will major in psychology in the fall. And last but not least, we have our varsity volleyball libero. Taylor, go ahead and speak, please.
Hi, this is Taylor's mom, LaShonda. She couldn't get off work, but thank y'all.
Oh, thank you so much. Taylor has been a 4-year member of the Lady Patriot volleyball program. Taylor has been an energetic, vocal, and intensely competitive force on the court during her time at LC. Taylor will continue her education and at Prairie View A&M this fall. Thank you, ladies. Thank you all to the NAACP for all that you do to recognize our scholar athletes. We truly do appreciate your support of our community.
Thank you. Thank you, and congratulations to our Lakeview Centennial awardees. And now, Naaman Forest High School.
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, first off, of course, I'd like to thank you, Mrs. Joyce Miller, for including us and recognizing all of these students, the NAACP Garland chapter. And of course, I'd like to thank Cliff Odenwald, who is our boss and has just been instrumental in the athletic programs here in Garland. I'm honored to be speaking on behalf of some of our players who are very deserving, as all of these players are. as Mr. Washington stated earlier, the cream rises to the top, and all of these kids are cream. I can attest for all these young men that played football. Before I took this job here at Naaman Forest, I didn't have any gray hair, and now my head is full of gray hair because of all these athletes. I didn't get much sleep. So congratulations to all of you that are being recognized today. You guys are all very special, and you're going to do great things in college, and I can't wait to read about that, and hopefully you continue to shine positive light on Garland and your community where you're at and when you come back. So our first player, student athlete that we're going to recognize, I'll tell you, I'll probably lose my voice just talking about this young man, Devin Dill. I believe he's here. Devin, if you can say hello.
I'm here. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Dev. Devin Dill is just an extraordinary young man in every facets of the word. He's in football. He was the 9-6A MVP. He's got a full scholarship. He had several choices, but he chose Tulane. And I didn't know, that's a fun fact, that he's the 5th player from the Garland area to attend Tulane. It's a great institution. Great athletics, great academics. So we're very, very proud of him. Devin was a 3-year letterman in football. Like I said, he's the 9-6A MVP. He's a member. He was a captain and part of our leadership council. He's a student ambassador. He qualified for regionals in DECA. He's part of the National Honor Society. He helps mentor young athletes. He's a great big brother, and he's a great son. He was also this year's recipient of the Gail Fields Award. He was the district champ in shot put and discus. He won area, and he placed second in regionals, and now he'll be representing Naaman and Garland ISD at track state championships in Austin. He leaves tomorrow to do that, to represent Naaman Forest. So we're extremely excited for him for that. His future plans include playing football for Tulane, hopefully pursuing a career in the NFL if he's very fortunate, and he'll be majoring in business and architecture. And if the NFL thing doesn't work out, which I know it can, he'd be a great architect, or really he'd be great at anything he does. So we're very proud of Devin, and I've told this to anybody that would listen. He is the catalyst of change. He has completely helped change one person. He's helped change the whole culture of our school. His work ethic, his demeanor, his integrity. He's just a beautiful human being inside and out, and we're just very proud of him. All right, next we have Tommy Dunn Jr., who is committed to the University of Kansas. I believe he's also on here. Tommy, can you say hello, T. Dunn?
How y'all doing? Can you hear me?
Yes.
We hear you.
How y'all doing?
Okay, Tommy Dunn will be, like I said, will be attending the University of Kansas. He was a first team all district selection in football. He was also a area qualifier in shot put and disc, just missed going to state by a few feet. Member of NHS, and Tommy Dunn can just light up a room when he walks in. He's got a smile from ear to ear. One of the nicest kids I've ever been around. He maintained his 3.4 GPA, all while putting 35 hours a week at Walmart, working to help his family out, and still playing football, playing basketball. He wants to major in business, and hopefully can reach his dream of making it to the NFL. Our third person that we'll be recognizing is Cameron Smith. I didn't see Cameron Smith's name. Cameron, are you here? He might have had to work tonight. Cameron Smith is one of our smaller guys, standing 6'4", 325 pounds. He'll be attending the University of Langston on his football scholarship. He also wants to major in business. He's involved heavily in his church, and also helps his dad with fraternity work. Next is Clifton Macbeth. I didn't see his name either. Clifton, are you here? Okay, Clifton Macbeth will be attending Mount Marty University. His dream is to graduate from Mount Marty, play football, and come back and be a coach at Naaman Forest High School. He's maintained a 3.6 GPA, and we're excited about his future at Mount Marty. The last one the last one that we haven't recognized tonight is Kawasi Christian Mo. Kawasi is going to attend Friends University. He was a first-team all-district defensive end, also part of NHS. And looking at his one of his biggest achievements and something he's very proud of is that he got every question correct on the AP French exam. So that's something. I mean, he's bilingual. He's just a really, really good kid, and we're really excited for him. That would be my last. Creighton Thompson is not here, but he'll be attending Fort Scott Community College on a football scholarship, and we wish him a lot of luck. And again, I want to thank everybody. This is my first time doing this, and it's just really an honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, Dr. Miller, thank you for putting this thing together for us. It's an honor to have to show appreciation for these young kids. For my 3 girls that I have, I just want to tell you guys, I appreciate everything that you've done for us in the last 4 years. Also know this, and this is for all you guys, your athletic ability will have an expiration date on it. So whatever you get that knowledge these next 4 years of college, and that'll carry on with you for the rest of your life. Okay, first we have Ida Cisse. Ida, are you here?
Hi.
All right, thank you, Ida. Ida has been a member of the track and cross country team. Other noteworthy accomplishments, Ida participated in the Junior Olympics in 2020, becoming a 2-time All-American. She set a personal record in the long jump this past season. Ida is a 6-time district champion over 3 seasons, and she's a 4-year letter winner for Naaman Forest. Her personal goals is to become a psychologist. Next, we have Naya Morgan. Say hi, Naya.
Hi.
Okay, thank you, Naya. Naya was also a member of the Naaman Forest track team and cross country team as well. Let's see. Hold on one second, please. All right, her community activities, Naya volunteered for women's shelters and a thrift store over the summer of 2020. She helped kids and women with self-defense, jujitsu. Her other noteworthy accomplishments, she set the school record in the 400-meter dash, running a 57.2 in the prelims at the district meet. She's also a 6-time district champion over 3 seasons, and she's a 4-time varsity letter winner. She won the Junior Olympics in the summer of 2020. In the 4x1 and the 4x4. Her goals are to get her master's degree in kinesiology and become a sports trainer. And our final one is Alexis Griffin.
Hi.
All right, thank you, Alexis. Her activities in school are, she's in clinical rotations, and she's also a HOSA member. Her other noteworthy accomplishments, she's a NAACP award winner in 2013. She's a 4-year letterman, a 4-time district champion. She has over $100,000 in scholarships academically. And her future goals are to go to college, earn a bachelor's degree, get into a physical assistance program, pass the PANTS, and become a physician assistant. Thank you, ladies, for all you did for Naaman Forest.
Okay, congratulations, Naaman Forest High School awardees. Congratulations. North Garland High.
Good evening. This is Coach Gail Martin. I'm the girls' athletic coordinator and head basketball coach. Excuse me. Dr. Miller, thank you so much for my kids. I'm gonna say our kids were so excited to just get this carried out and get it all together this year and try to get things back to normal. So we appreciate that. Thank you to the NAACP for just recognizing these young people. 2021, sometimes you don't see the behind the scenes stuff, but I'm sorry, I'm a little hoarse. These kids were resilient this year, not just North Garland kids. So I want to give every athlete and parents and our fearless athletic director a high five, pat on the back, because we made it. We got through it. I know it's still a lot of stuff going on, but I did want to recognize that. Good job, guys. The first person I want to talk about is Deborah, or Debbie Onadeco, who's a graduating senior. She's the Texas Student Voice Coalition captain. These are her school activities. President of her church youth group, choir of her youth group, choir leader of her youth group, I'm sorry, secretary of African Student Organization. She also was a 4-year letterman for our basketball team. She was second team all district and the team captain. Her community activities, Texas Student Voice Coalition, BOL Ignite Youth, which is a church youth group. Her church activities, BOL Ignite Youth. Other noteworthy accomplishments, she was one of our nominees for the Gail Fields Award, over $700,000 in scholarships, and she has received a full tuition to Fort Home University. Her future goals: she'll be studying biological sciences on a pre-med track. She hopes to become an OBGYN and do research on living cells. Debbie, could you go ahead and say hello?
Hello.
Hello, Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie. Our next student athlete is Cynthia Oguri. Cynthia, can you go ahead and say hello?
Hey.
Hi, Cyn. She's an MST, Magnet Math, Science, and Technology student member, African Student Association. She's the treasurer. Fellowship of Christian Athletes member, Upward Bound member, Health Occupation Student of America, which is HOSA, Beta Club member, National Honor Society member, and also a basketball team captain who was a 4-year letterman. Her community activities, volunteering and donating at food banks, Habitat for Humanity, and various Beta, NHS, and community services. Church activities, she's currently a Sunday school teacher who teaches first grade students about the Catholic life in hopes of bringing them closer to God and leading them through this religion as a whole. Other noteworthy accomplishments: Cynthia has gotten accepted into every college that she has applied for and offered scholarships for more than half. She has been accepted to Texas Tech University. Right now, her future goals, she says she plans to attend Texas Tech University, where she'll be working and getting her bachelor's in nursing so that she can start pursuing her dream and career of becoming a neonatal nurse practitioner. Then from there, she'll allow God to lead her the rest of the way of her journey as he pleases. Thank you, Cyn. Coach Hill, the next student athlete is Audrey Uzuku. Audrey is, and I apologize, I had to pull hers up on my phone. She's a track athlete and coached by Coach Joy Hill. Audrey, are you here? Can you go ahead and say hello?
Hi, guys. I'm here.
Good. Hi, Audrey. She's a senior in North Garland. She is her school activities are MST program and HOSA, community activities, the Key Club and Red Cross. Her her church activities. She has 50+ hours of community service hours helping the children's department. She is a 2021 area triple jump champion, 2-time regional qualifier, and the nominee for the Gail Fields Award. Her future goals are graduate college with a chemistry degree and attend graduate school for optometry. Audrey's future goals right now are to go attend Texas A&M Commerce. And our last student athlete, Crystal, are you here? Go ahead and say hello.
Hi, I'm here.
Crystal. Oparaji, I'm gonna see if I can pronounce it the right way. Crystal is a volleyball player for North Garland. She's an MST student, president of the African American or African Student Organization, member of HOSA, Health Occupation Students of America, member of the Beta Club, and member of the Key Club. She's completed over 200 of community service due to the various clubs she is involved in to help out in any way, whether it's for school or anything asked of her. Church activities. Church, she goes to church every Sunday, and she says she's currently involved in classes where she can learn more about God. She also says, I'm attending youth nights where we do praise and worship. Other noteworthy accomplishments, she's maintained a 3.8 GPA during high school, received AP Scholar Awards, first team all-district volleyball her senior year, and all-district academic team her junior and senior year. Crystal's future goals are she wants to attend PA school after college and specialize in pediatric oncology so she can care for sick children who have been diagnosed with cancer. She would also like to travel the world and especially see priests. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, young ladies. And thank you to our parents. I don't know if I thank the parents, but we appreciate you. So on behalf of the North Garland High School and the entire athletic program, we certainly just praise this honor for our kids tonight. It was greatly needed this year, especially. Thank you.
Am I up next, Gail?
Yes.
You are, Joe. Yeah. I'm sorry. Joe Castillo, our infamous.
Good evening. Just like to say thank you to John Washington for his advice to all the student athletes. And thank you, Ms. Miller. And first, I'd like to say congrats to all the student athletes. Good luck in your athletic and academic careers. I do ask when you graduate if you come back to Garland and kind of be a part of this great community. I know there's several coaches that were raised in Garland. I'm one of them. And I know for sure that Danny Russell's another one. So please come back and give back to the community. Mm-hmm. Our first recipient, our first player that I'm going to acknowledge, Rodney Gibson. Are you here, Rodney?
Hi, everybody.
What's going on, Rodney? Rodney participated in football, basketball, and track, volunteered at the Garland Pet Adoption Center. Some of the accomplishments that he had at North Garland, he was the team captain for the football team. He's a 2-year letterman, member of Fellowship of Christian Athletes, member of the Baptist Student Association, 2019 and 2020 honorable mention all-district football player, 2020 most valuable offensive lineman at North Garland, 2020 won the prestigious Joe Allen Award given to the best player at North Garland, and he was a Duke Tip Scholar, also nominated for the Gail Fields Award. Rodney was recruited by Navarro Junior College, Oklahoma Panhandle State, Missouri Baptist, and Blinn Junior College, and he will attend Blinn Junior College on a full athletic scholarship. Rodney's future goals, he'd like to go into sports broadcasting. His dream is to one day work for a major sports network such as ESPN or Fox. Rodney Gibson will be hard to replace as a player and as a person. Thank you, Rodney, for all you did for North Garland High School. Cameron, are you there? Cameron Wheeler?
Yes, I'm here.
I'd like to talk about Cameron Wheeler. Cameron participated in football, track, and on the academic side, journalism. He helps out at his church as a filmer. Some of his accomplishments at North Garland, he was the 2020 team captain for the football team, 2-year letterman in football and track. 2020, he was a first team all-district football player. 2019, honorable mention all-district football player. 2020 regional qualifier in track and the area qualifier in track of the discus. Cameron was recruited by Henderson State, Texas A&M Kingsville, Southern Baptist, Northwest Missouri State University, and many other schools. He has decided to accept a full athletic scholarship to Henderson State, a full athletic and academic scholarship to Henderson State. Cameron's future goals are to major in psychology and be a therapist to help young men. Cameron is a great young man who will do great things in his life, and Cameron will wish you luck. Thank you to the NAACP for having this ceremony for all the kids. God bless.
God bless you. Thank you. And congratulations to our North Garland High awardee. Rowlett High School.
Hi, good evening. My name is Alexis Hill, and I'm Girls Athletic Coordinator for Rowlett High School. I would like to start off by saying, again, thank you so much for hosting this, Dr. Miller. This evening, we appreciate all that you have done for our district in recognizing our African-American student athletes. Mr. Washington, thank you so much for your speech earlier. I do appreciate that as well. I would like to start off by introducing Mallory Miller. I think she finally got online. She was having some technical issues. So Mallory,
hello.
Can you say Mallory Miller is a four-year varsity girls basketball player for Rowlett High School. This year, she was awarded first team all district, along with our team most valuable player and offensive valuable player for our girls basketball program. She is a dual credit and AP student. She does have a lot of volunteer hours with Church in the City with one of our other coaches who's also a youth minister. She helps out with FCA. She's also been an assistant with her mom at a Sunday school teacher at the church, Mount Hebron Missionary Baptist Church. She's also worked field day for Stevens Elementary, all but last year due to COVID. And she also participated in our first inaugural Rowlett Inspiring Leaders Academy, where she got to interview Sharice Lightfoot, our executive director of communications, which she enjoyed. Mallory will be attending North American University, which is right outside of Houston, and looks to major as a physical therapist, or hopefully will come back and coach in Garland ISD. All right, I think Coach Fergreas is going to announce his girls soccer players next.
Good evening. Thank you all for doing this for the student athletes. I don't know if enough of these get recognized the way that they should, so I really do appreciate y'all doing this for them. The first athlete I'd like to recognize for Rowlett Soccer is Maddie Goss. Maddie, are you on here? Can you say hi?
Hi.
Maddie, thank you. Maddie was a four-year varsity player for Rowlett. She was a captain her senior year. She also played freshman volleyball. She has two jobs right now, so she's trying to make the money to help her get by through college. She was the team MVP her freshman year, and she was academic all district all 4 years. She unfortunately had torn her ACL twice during her high school career, so the awards aren't there, but regardless, to tell you the type of player she was still able to get a scholarship to play for Texas State University, where she hopes to become or she'll study to become a physical therapist after her soccer career. The next student athlete I'd like to recognize is Reagan Powell. Reagan, are you here? Can you say hi?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Reagan. Thank you for joining us. Just a quick side note, Reagan is already at the University of Alabama. She graduated in December, but we weren't going to leave her out of this because she's very well deserving of this as well. She's played Rowlett soccer for us for kind of a year and a half. She was in a different league that kept her from playing soccer in high school all 4 years, or else she would have been able to. Her community activities, she volunteers when she's home to feed the homeless, and she volunteers at the North Texas Food Bank. She attends the First Baptist Church. As far as her accomplishments, she's ranked the 41st best player in the nation in the class of 2021 by Top Drawer Soccer. She played for Sting Soccer Club and Solar. While she was on Solar, She was a USYS national champion in 2016. She was an ECNL national finalist in 2017. She led the USSF DA team in scoring in back-to-back seasons. While she was at Rowlett, she earned Dallas Morning News Offensive Player of the Year in 2020. She was named Star Local Media Co-Female Athlete of the Year in 2020. And she was the Dallas Metroplex MVP as well. She was tabbed Top Drawer Soccer High School All-American in 2019 and 2020. She was Top Drawer Soccer Winter All-American in 19 and 20, and Sports Day Top Dallas Area Goal Scorer. She was also nominated for Gatorade Player of the Year last year in girls soccer. She scored 38 goals and 11 assists last year just in one district season for us. She's been called up to the national team training camp several times, and she competed in the Gothia Cup tournament in Sweden in 2017 and the Dana Cup in Denmark in 2017. She was called up for the USSF Under 14 National Training Camp and the Under 16 National Training Camp in consecutive years as well, and the US Soccer ID2 Training Camp. She, like I said, she's already at the University of Alabama. She committed as an 8th grader and has the full scholarship to the University of Alabama. And she's planning on majoring in business, but that is after she hopes to be drafted by a team from the WSL, the Women's Soccer League, the professional league for women's soccer. Thank you all so much. Those are the 2 athletes from Rowlett soccer, but I'd like to thank the NAACP for recognizing all these student athletes tonight. It's been great to hear everybody's extras that they get. I like hearing the good things.
And then I'll go ahead and announce our male athletes for Rowlett High School. I'm not sure if they are online or not, but I wanted to make sure that we did recognize these student athletes. The first one that I would like to announce is Xavier Barber. He is a football player at Rowlett High School. He is undecided as far as his college. The next one I would like to announce is Jonathan Jaiole. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. He is a football track student athlete at Rowlett High School. He is also right now undecided on college. The next one I would like to announce is Gabriel Barkwell. He is also a football track student athlete at Rowlett High School who is undecided on college. And the last one I would like to announce is Dewanye Newton, who is a football track athlete at Rowlett High School. I do know a little bit about Dewanye. He is actually, he was a member of the this year's track program. He did run in the 4x1 and the 4x2 relays. He also participated in field events. For long jump, he qualified. He actually was the area champion for long jump. He actually finished 2nd at the Region 2 track meet in Waco. So he is currently a state finalist and will be participating at the state track meet along with Devin from Naaman this weekend. So please wish him well and wish him good luck. He has signed and committed to attend Texas College as a football player for next year. So I wanted to make sure that we did announce all of the male athletes at Rowlett.
Did we also get Victor Carr?
Oh, no, I did not. I'm so sorry. Victor Carr are any of the male athletes online? I went through and I didn't see their names as participants, but I hope I didn't miss anybody.
Victor was the only one I saw that you
Okay, and I do know that Victor Carr is a football and track athlete at Rowlett High School. He was also part of the relay team, the 4x2 relay team that did qualify to the Region 2 state track meet.
Well, congratulations and hats off to Rowlett High School awardees. Thank you very much, Ms. Hill.
Thank you.
We now have Rowlett Saxe High School.
Hello, my name is Casey Lahari. I'm a cross-country coach at Saxe High School. I'd just like to say on behalf of Saxe High School, we'd like to thank Ms. Miller, Mr. Washington, and all involved in the presentation tonight and allowing us to honor all the athletes at Saxe High School. I get the honor to introduce Erin Satterfield. She ran cross-country for me at Saxe High School for 4 years. Erin always has a smile on her face. Erin is the type of kid who leads by actions, not words. Erin's kindness is contagious to all that are around her, and she inspires all the kids in my cross country program for the past 4 years. Some of the activities that Erin's been involved with, school activities, she's been a class officer, a beta club officer, a National Honor Society, and then she's been a 4-year letterman for cross country at Saxe High School and a 2-year letterman for varsity track at Saxe High School. Some of her notable accomplishments for Saxe High School is Erin is in the top 6% of the 2020-2021 Saxe senior class. Erin's future goal is to attend the University of Arkansas to earn a business and pursue her MBA at the University of Arkansas. And we have great hopes and just what an honor it has been to be a part of Erin's senior and high school participation.
Hello.
Hi, Erin.
Hello. Oh. Hi, Erin. This is Coach Red Barons, head football coach and athletic coordinator at Saxe High School. I've got a couple of young men I would like to speak about today. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, but before I do that, I want to thank Dr. Joyce Miller as well and the NAACP for putting on this program, as well as my good friend and leader, Coach Cliff Odenwall, and then my great friend and good leader and everything else part of this district for a long time, Dr. John Washington. Thanks for all the good words you did for these young people, and you know, we appreciate everything you do. The first young man is Corey Jones. I'm not sure if Corey's on here. A couple of these young men, they're working, so I'm not sure if they're gonna make it. Corey, you on here? Corey has been a 2-sport athlete at Saxe High School, participating in football and track, earning varsity letters in 3 years for both sports. His versatility on the football field allows to use him both offensively and defensively. Very athletic young man, team player, and in the middle of the year, we had to move him to the other side of the ball because we had some injuries. He never missed a beat. And because of that, he was able to earn a scholarship at Southern Arkansas University. He volunteered for our Little Mustangs program, our leadership council, as well as a area qualifier in track. He was a fine young man, part of our program. We're going to miss Corey quite a bit, believe me. He was a leader in the classroom as well as on the field. The teachers love him, and we're excited to see what Corey does in the next several years. Our next young athlete is DeAndre Robb. DeAndre, you on here? Okay, DeAndre was as well a 3-year letterman. He in both football and track. He played both offense and defense as well for us. Very versatile athlete, and he was honorable mention all district and will play at the next level at Mary Hardin Baylor. He volunteered for our Little Mustangs program, our Arbor Day, which is the city of Saxe cleanup and leadership council, and he volunteers at his church. Very proud of these 2 young men, and I hope nothing but success for them and all the young men on our program and young ladies on our program today, and we appreciate you having us.
Good evening. I'm Coach Campbell, the varsity soccer coach at Saxe High School. Thank you so much for allowing us to honor these student athletes. I'm honored to speak on behalf of one of my soccer senior girls, Storm Harris. Storm, can you say hi? Hi. Hi, Storm. Storm's made such an impact as part of our soccer program. She's been a leader on and off of the field, and we've been so fortunate to have her. She was a second-team All-District nominee her first year on varsity, and she was a first-team All-District recipient her junior year, and she also led the team in goals. Her senior year, she was a team captain and a first-team All-District selection, and she was also selected to play on the Olympic Development Program women's soccer team in 2019. And for all of her hard work, she's received an athletic scholarship to play Division I soccer at Texas A&M Corpus Christi, where she plans to major in psychology. Congratulations, Storm, and we are so proud of you, and we know you will do great things. And thank you so much for this honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Pete Mavakis. I'm the varsity softball coach at Saxe, and I have the honor to introduce Nia Brown. Unfortunately, she's not here tonight. She's actually practicing right now to get ready for our playoff games this weekend. We're really excited to have her on the field for us. She's been a 4-year varsity starter for us for softball. She also ran varsity track this year, qualifying for area, I think, in throwing. She has a 3.3 GPA. She is the Saxe career leader in stolen bases with 68, and hopefully she'll add more to that total this weekend as we continue in the playoffs. Some of the activities she's done around the community, her mother works for the Plato Police Department, and she volunteers there with the Christmas Cops, as well as the active shooter preparedness volunteers. So she does a lot helping in that aspect. She plans on majoring in kinesiology at Texas Women's University, where she is also continuing her softball career. Upon graduation, whenever she does get that degree, she plans to go to orthopedic physician school to get her master's. So we're really excited. Nia's been a part of our program for 4 years, and we wish her the best of success.
Thank you. I think we have track and volleyball left.
Sorry, that's me. Hi, I'm Coach Patterson, the head girls track and field coach at Saxe. And so I'll be introducing 2 athletes. My first athlete was not able to make it on tonight, and that is Mitzi Harrison. Mitzi is a graduating senior for us. She has been in our basketball and track program for 3 years once she transferred to us. Mitzi enjoyed being a part of the team, communicating with her teammates, and being a positive influence on her team was one of the leadership roles she felt she took on in the community. She's volunteered with the different basketball events that we have done in the community, camps, working tournaments. She is a member of her local choir and volunteers at her church as well. Mitzi is currently undecided on where she'll attend college, as she is pursuing a track scholarship, so that is undecided at the moment. My second athlete is Nia Johnson. I do believe she's on and can say hi.
Hi, hello.
All right, so Nia is graduating for us as well. Nia transferred to us from DeSoto, so she's been with us a short time. A drastic impact on our athletes, on the underclassmen that she was able to take under her wing, and she displayed great leadership while with us. She was an area qualifier and ran on our 4x200 meter relay, and she also qualified for area in the open 200. Nia also sang in the choir, different community events. She has a love for animals, so she volunteers at an animal hospital in her spare time. She's also been a part of some former AAU track national finalists, and then in her youth, she was a regional champion, on her AAU circuit. So she is also, we're in conversations and planning for a future track scholarship. So she is undecided at the moment, but she does plan to pursue a career in veterinary medicine. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Hi there, I am Ricky Jones. I'm the head volleyball coach at Saxe High School. And I'm honored to recognize the following ladies. They were very instrumental in our program and our success this year. I'm gonna hold off on the first one. She said she just got kicked out. So I'm gonna move on to Shalia Roden first. Shalia, are you here?
Hi.
Hello. This is Shalia Roden. She is a 4-year member of our varsity volleyball team, and she's a member of the Beta Club. And this year she was just really instrumental in our success. And she's been all district team all 4 years. She was the offensive player of the year for 2 years. She's been academic all-district all 4 years, and she was a member of the TGCA and THSCA all-state team. She was a Texas Girls Coaches Association all-state team, academic team. She won the prestigious Gail Fields Award the other evening, which was a great ceremony. She was a member of the Dallas Morning News all-area team and a Miss SHS nominee. She is going to head to Providence University to play volleyball, where she intends to get her bachelor's degree in business marketing. Next, I have Sydney Ross. Say hello, Sydney.
Hi.
Miss Sydney Ross is a 2-year varsity volleyball player and a 2-year varsity soccer player. She played soccer with us. She likes to participate in the Meals on Wheels organization. Some of her accomplishments is she's been academic all district each year, and she plans to attend Mississippi Valley State, where she'll play volleyball. And her future goal is to become a homicide detective to bring families to justice for their loved ones. Thank you, Sydney. And we have Elizabeth Woods. You here, Liz?
Hi.
Hi, Elizabeth. And Elizabeth joins us. She's already in New Mexico currently at the University of New Mexico. She was a 2-year varsity volleyball player, a 3-year varsity basketball player. She was a member of the National Honor Society. She participates in food drives and Toys for Tots. She was named the Freshman of the Year, actually, for Sachse High School. She was TGCA Academic All-State and Texas High School All-State. She's been a member of the Academic All-District team each year, the Newcomer of the Year in 2020 volleyball, and first team All-District this year. Like I said, she's already at the University of New Mexico, but she plans to get her degree in accounting and become a CPA in financial accounting. Thanks, Liz. And did Kayla make it back on?
I'm here.
Hi, Kayla. This is Kayla Grant, and she is a 2-year varsity volleyball player for us. Just did a great job improving every year. She's also a member of the FTI program at school, which she loves going to the schools and learning to be a teacher. She was named the Newcomer of the Year in 2019 for the district, the Blocker of the Year in 2020, and she's been a member of the All-District team each year, academic All-District team. She's going to attend Stephen F. Austin to play volleyball, where she intends to get her bachelor's degree in early education, where she wants to be a kindergarten teacher, hopefully come back to the district and be a kindergarten teacher for us. Thank you, Kayla. And just thank you guys all for putting this on, and congratulations, ladies. You've made us certainly really proud here at Sachse High School, and I know you'll represent us well as you guys step into the next phase of your life. Congrats.
Congratulations, Sachse High School awardees. We're now in our last school, South Garland High School.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Austin Minner. I'm a football coach and a track coach at South and the boys recruiting coordinator. I'm here in place of Coach Martinez. The two gentlemen that I'm going to present here tonight, first is going to be Tyler Carter. He couldn't be on this evening because he had work. Just a few things about him. So for school activities and leadership roles, he was a 2-year leader in football and baseball. He was also involved in theater and ag, and he also was a member of FCA. Some community activities. He has volunteered as a tutor for younger at-risk students. Church activities, he was in the church choir, and some other accomplishments. He has been academically accepted into every university that he's actually applied to. And his future goals are that he will graduate with a bachelor's degree in English or science from the University of North Texas, where he's going to be going just for academics. All right. And the next one we have is Keyshawn Abraham. He is on. Can you say hi for me, Keyshawn? All right. So Keyshawn is actually, he was only a 1-year letter for us in football and basketball because he transferred to us later on in his high school career, but he has been an absolute pleasure to coach. Some of the community activities that he's taken place with is that he's volunteered at different homeless shelters during summers and during different school time off. He's also been in church choir for most of his life. He also started linebacker every game that he was able to play at South Garland High School. And he has been offered a football scholarship to go play at Texas College, where he'll be attending in the fall. And his future goals are to get a college degree and to be successful throughout the future. And just in closing, I just wanted to thank Dr. Miller and the NAACP Garland chapter for allowing the opportunity to recognize all of these outstanding athletes. I am also one of those coaches that was raised in Garland as well. And I know that you will all represent and make Garland ISD proud in all of your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And so let's give all of our awardees a great round of applause, a virtual applause. We're so proud of you. And we have to always remember that they are not only just athletes, they are scholar athletes, because they've done the work in the classroom as well as on the athletically. And so that's why we call them scholar athletes. They're well deserving of the award and the recognition. So let's, what we now also, let's just like to think about, hopefully you heard, we have Duke scholars among this group, dual credit students, AP students, we have honor graduates among this group. So when you talk about athletics, it's quite a task to perform well athletically, but also be about business when it comes to the classroom. So I love to see when students bring those things together. So we do have a crop of gifted young people in the area of not only psychomotor skills, but academically. We're very proud of all of you. And so we want to say thanks to our parents. We want to say thanks to our teachers, administrators, as well as our coaches and coordinators. And of course, to Mr. Olenwald, we are so grateful for you for working with us over the years. Garland ISD, thank you. Superintendent Lopez, thank you. We'd like for you to say a few words in a minute. Student Services, Dr. Babetta Hemphill, Lakeisha Culpepper, thank you. And most certainly, we want to say thanks to Mr. John Washington and our program participants, Ezra and Mark Anthony, thank you. President McNeil and Annie Dixon, and thanks to our NAACP Garland unit. Thank you so much. Mr. Olenwald, we thank you for your support over the years for this program. I remember that day when we came into your office, Annie and I, meeting with you to ask you, get your support for this program, and we just so grateful to be able to say that you totally embraced it and you've helped us every year. You've made it so easy for us to get the information to the coaches and the coordinators and collect this information. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And we understand that you're retired. We'll miss you. Where are you, Mr. Olenwald? We'd like for you to say some words to us.
Here I am, Dr. Miller. I want to thank you for coming to me several years ago and starting this program. You have been the driving force to recognize our great kids. And man, what an outstanding group. It always amazes me to see all the community activities they're involved in, to be such good athletes and great scholars. And just want to thank the NAACP and especially you for getting this started. And on a short notice, even getting tonight, it's been a great night. I've enjoyed every minute, seeing the kids and the coaches, and want to thank everybody for their time tonight. But I will be around and plan on attending next year's in person when we get back together. But thank you so much for all the kind words, Dr. Miller.
Thank you very much. And happy retirement, happy alternative as you continue. Mr. Dr. Lopez, if you're here, if you could. I don't know if he, but he knows about our program, and he's also very supportive of our program. We're so grateful for all that he does for us. And so now, Honorable Annie Dixon, if you'll come now with remarks and benediction. And thanks all of you for hanging in there and being an audience for all the other kids that came after your kids. We appreciate you.
Well, thank you, Dr. Miller, and good evening to our honorees, to the parents, the coaches, and our special guests. What a great night we've had. highlighting our athletes. And we know that these months have been very challenging for all of us. And through that, you push beyond academics to represent yourselves in sports. My thanks to Dr. Miller and the NAACP Educational Committee, GISD, Ms. Culpepper, you are Jewel, for continuing to recognize our youth, even at such a time that we are in now. I just want to share a little bit with you. I've been a long time Sunday school teacher for years and have watched children grow. And one of the things that I have loved with the comments that the coaches have shared is that they are believers and they are connected to God. And we know that in Ephesians 6 and 10 through 20, Paul talks about the whole armor. And when I looked at the whole armor, I thought about different things that athletes wear to protect themselves. And you are familiar with what's needed to protect yourself competing in football, basketball, track, soccer, tennis, and all the sports involved. For your parents, teachers, and coaches, and people who love you, they want you to be protected. They want you to be safe. They want you to be successful. And a strong connection with God will carry you through anything and everything you can imagine. And I am gearing up and to meet the world head on. So with that, you put on the belt of truth, which surrounds your waist. This counts for your integrity. And the breastplate of righteousness that will guard your heart from those who may intentionally hurt you. Your feet sound in the gospel of peace that will give you good traction like a track star, that will help you from running away from conflicts that may you get caught up in. So choose your friends wisely. The next thing, your shield of faith always will fight off evil for you. Always remember to read your shield, and also because that's the Bible that you have to get your instructions from. Your helmet, like football players, you have to protect your heads, but this also helmet protects your mind. It protects your thoughts. It protects the decisions that you make in life. And finally, the sword of the Spirit. The Holy Spirit will always be with you everywhere you go. Pay attention to the warnings of the Holy Spirit. Pay attention to the wisdom. When you feel something is wrong, it is. So always pay attention to your heart. And again, I want to congratulate everyone. Thank you so much for a wonderful evening. And I know you're going to do great things. Come back to Garland and give back to Garland, because we need young professionals. I was so excited to know that not only you going for sports, but you going in other areas that we need you very much. I am so excited for all of you, and congratulations. And with that, will you pray with me? Dear Father, we thank you for tonight and how you keep blessing us always. I pray you will be with these young people in every aspect of their lives as they continue this journey of the next level of their education. Give them clarity of your plan for them. I thank you for their parents, their teachers, their coaches. I thank you for their friends. And I thank you, Father, for being always there for them. Thank you, Dr. Miller, for your education, for your dedication, and continue to give her favor as in everything that she does. It is your name I pray, in Jesus' name, amen. So good night, everyone, and thank you so much.
If everyone would turn your cameras on and also your mics on, we want to say Lakeisha's going to put us in gallery view so we can see everybody, and we're going to say thank you to Mr. Olenwald, and happy retirement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Clifford.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
John Washington, you're the
Appreciate
best.
Thank you, Gail.
Thank you.
We usually take a group